How do we know if fractions are equivalent? My name is Miss Kuhn, and I will be teaching a lesson for third graders. This lesson falls under the Iowa Core Standard 3NF-A3. In this lesson, you will learn how to recognize two fractions as equivalent if they are the same size. In today's lesson, you will learn the definition for equivalent and understand two fractions are equivalent if they are the same size when represented in a picture. Let's think back. Do you remember what equivalent means? Equivalent means equal in value. For example, we see 5 stars on each side of the equal sign. Because we know that 5 is equal to 5, we can say that they are equal in value or equivalent. Next, we look at the cupcakes. For two amounts to be considered equivalent, it does not mean they have to look the same. As you can see, on one side of the equal sign, there are 2 half of a cupcakes. And on the other side, there's 1 whole cupcake. But yet, if you put the 2 halves together, they still equal the whole, meaning they are equivalent. Okay, so now let's try one. Are these two fractions equivalent? We have 1/2 and 2/4. Now, if we look at the whole, we know that 1/2 plus another half equals 1. So let's shade in 1/2 of the whole. Now we can shade in 2/4. This whole is made up of 4 1/4. Let's shade in 2/4. By shading in the diagram, we can tell that these two fractions are equivalent. By how they look, they are the same size, making them equivalent. Try giving this one a shot. Is 1/3 and 2/6 equivalent? So what do we do first? We shade in 1/3 of the whole. Remember, this is the whole. Let's shade in 1/3. Now we need to shade in 2/6 of the whole to see if these will be equivalent. We will know if they end up being the same size. And they are the same size, so we know they are equivalent. Okay, let's try one more. We have 2/3 and 3/4. So we need to figure out if these two fractions are equivalent. Make predictions. Now first, we are going to shade in 2/3. And next we're going to shade in 3/4. These fractions don't look the same. See how one is larger than the other? That means they are not equivalent. Now it's time to practice on your own. Figure out if these fractions are equivalent. Remember to make the 2 fraction boxes the same size before dividing them. See how these are the same size? And then you can divide them. Have fun!